Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I said I would give an update. Do I still have my piercing? Obviously, I mean, I love my piercing. My biggest tips to you is go to someone who's professional, who's clean and healthy and safe, who really use protective gear, sterilize everything, really follow up and take care of their customers. I did that. Anyways, just go with it.
And normally the healing process takes 5 to 6 months to heal. So it's a very long process.
And that's true. It really did take 5 to 6 months to heal, and I was very careful.
So the problem that we have with the navel is there is this very soft skin.
Yeah.
So normally your body sometimes doesn't want it and it starts to push it away. So what we're gonna do to avoid it, we're gonna pierce a little bit more longer so that way we have enough tissue to hold it, okay?
Yeah.
Normally I suggest you come back in 2 months for a contour check to see how everything is doing.
So I actually went to Los Angeles after filming this. I did go back like 2.5 months later.
It looks perfect. Perfect size, perfect everything. You can change colors if you want or do something about it. If we see that it's getting too
And what we ended up doing was putting in a shorter jewelry, also pink.
short or something like that, I would think, okay, we need to change the mica or something like that, okay? We'll keep it safe as possible, okay? Then, normally we need to speed up the healing process, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna tell you a few tips so that way it's more easier. The first tip is keep it dry. The more dry, the better. You have to think, when your skin is kind of humid, it's kind of like moisturized, it gets softer, and soft tissue bacteria grow faster.
Yeah.
So if we don't want to have a bacteria there, we just keep it dry. When I say to keep it dry, that means no swimming, solariums, spa, sauna, Bikram yoga with 100 people sweating next to you.
That's fine.
All those activities are super dirty. So
Yeah.
3 weeks, no way.
Something that I took very seriously. He said 3 weeks you shouldn't do any of those activities, but I actually didn't do any of that for probably the whole 6 months.
You need to shower. Showers are okay. Long bath is not okay. Something very important is to dry very well inside the navel, so that way we keep it a little bit more dry. Something that we don't do very often, but now you should do it because mostly of the problems are inside, so we have to avoid that. Then, shorts, leggings, jeans, no high waist, because as soon as you sit down, it will kind of be in there, and when you stand up, pop, it can get stuck. So it can grow out and it will be a little more painful for you. Then, you have to think that the skin right there has a lot of mobility, it has a lot of stress. When you sit down, when you stand up, it has too much stress all the time. Also, imagine if you're gonna work out, if you work out abdominal area, it's pushing it away all the time. So the first, I say 2-3 weeks, I will suggest to keep it a little bit more quiet with abs or any activity that will kind of like crunch and stand, okay?
Yeah. And that's something that I was super careful about, like really taking it seriously.
So normally what I do, I'm gonna clean everything and I'm gonna draw like a tiny line there and then the curve of your navel.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna measure from the line and up like 1 centimeter. That's kind of like a long distance, so that way if your body wants to reject it, you still have tissue to hold it. After I draw that, I'm gonna ask you to sit just to see how your body folds and see if it will have any pressure when you're sitting down. And then I'm gonna ask you to lay back. When you're laying back, your skin normally gets a little bit more tension. So I'm gonna draw again the curve that we have naturally and another 1 centimeter up. So we will have like kind of like 2 lines. If the lines are pretty near, I will suggest, go for it. But if the lines are a little bit far away, I will suggest do another piercing or other different stuff, because that means that when you're in a relaxing position and then when you lay back, it stretches too much. So that's tension that will push it away. Okay? So sometimes the nail is not suited for the piercing. Okay? Then, do you have any animal at home?
Yeah.
So
I have a dog.
your dog is going to become your voice.
Yeah, but she is kind of in my mother, so it's fine. And this is me like oversharing. I like to babble.
So if you're gonna visit your mother or something like that, or is hair around where you're gonna sit or where you're gonna lay, I suggest to buy this roll thing, roll down the sofa, so that way when you lay on it, it's kind of clean. Don't let it be around your bed, so that way your bed is kind of clean. Yeah. Change the sheets tonight, so that way it's also clean for today. Yeah. And be careful when you clean your body and when you dry it, because you can get stuck. And the cleaning is gonna be super simple. I'm gonna give you like a solvent solution like that one. It's like saline water, it's like saline water. Yeah. You're gonna spray a Q-tip and just clean around the culas, in the top and the bottom. I normally suggest to do it 2 times a day for the next 4 months. Okay? I
did stick to the rules. You have to clean it every morning and every night. I had no complications. And I was very, very particular. Even after those months, I didn't do it every morning and every night. But I want to say a year and a half after. Now it's been 3 years, so obviously I don't really do it anymore. Yeah.
So, the healing process is so long that sometimes your body is going to tell you, hey, we're still here, you have to take care of us. Yeah. Normally it's when we're stressed, when the weather changes, even when you're gonna have like menstruations or something like that. So when that happens, you will see some clear stuff coming out. So what I want you to do is grab a shot glass, salty water. I want you to lay back, put the cup in top for 5 to 10 minutes, and then you stand up and you dry very well. Okay. So the heat of
my belly button piercing didn't really get gooey and whatever a lot. I was kind of lucky that way. I was very careful with the morning and nighttime
cleaning. The water, what it's going to do is make the blood circulation to run faster. Yeah. So it will heal faster. The salty will absorb all the yucky stuff that is inside. As soon as you finish, you dry it up so that way the skin is more rough and nothing comes out. Okay? Yeah. Any questions? Around your navel, just to work in a clean area. As soon as we have everything prepared, I will press a little bit of the skin just to make it softer and just for you to get used to it. As soon as I think you're ready, I'm going to ask you to twist it. Oh, voila, here we go. Cool. Okay, so we're going to start. Very good, very good. You have a perfect navel for piercing. So, you can stand up and we're going to start the placement. Back. You have very tight skin, so it doesn't move that much, so it's the same. When you sit down, your navel is very tight, so it doesn't compress that much, so perfect. Make sure the lines are straight. I'm gonna pick up it's just a tiny pressure first.
Okay, let's begin.
Well, right now we're not doing anything, come on. So just gonna...
I was just really nervous.
Press a little bit there, just to make it softer. Okay. Good. Still alive?
Yes.
So you will feel just again like a tiny pinch in there. Very good. So I just want you to twist it in. That's it. That's it. It's over. You're done.
Got me.
Still alive?
Yes, I'm still alive.
Yeah.
And just to explain, what I felt during this process was a pressure. It was not painful, it was not hurting me. It felt weird and it felt different, and that's all it was, but it was definitely worth it. So yeah. And also I'm kind of like super sensitive and a little bit dramatic, you know. I'm Cancer and we're super sensitive, so yeah, the 14th. February 14th. Okay. He was saying that, you know, he had worked with and knew people at a very well-known piercing place. So if I had any issues, I could just go to them and they would help me. I didn't end up having any issues. Just the fact that he was like, you know what, you'll be okay. It felt nice. And then I started breathing heavily because I was so like, oh, what did I just do? Because I really wanted to get it done for like so many years. No, I felt happy. I felt fine. I felt happy. I was excited. You know, a little bit of everything. So this is the jewelry that I chose. I did start off with a pink studded piercing because I love pink. Love my new belly button, and that actually was taken a few days later. Okay, and that was it. If you want to see how it looks today, let's do that. It's still looking amazing. To this day, I'm super happy that I got it. For many, many years to come, I'm going to keep it. And I think that will be it for this video. If you have any more questions, put them in the comments below and I will answer everything. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe to my channel, hit your little bell button to be notified every single time I post a new video, which is usually Wednesdays. Someone just looked at me funny. Yeah. Stick it in. Have a lot of good information.